Alrighty friends, Kenji back for another drafty here on the Arena Skis. Had a pretty good day overall on stream. If you haven't caught any of those before, over at twitch.tv/nummy. Went on a pretty good heater up to like rank number 6 at the top end. I think we've fallen down to like number 30 or now or something. Anyways, let's jump right into this ranked best of 1 draft. We opened Sorin the Mirthless. Have not had this card yet. Had it played against me a couple times, and fortunately I was able to beat it, but it's a pretty solid card. -2 makes a 2/3 flying lifelink. +1 is drawing some cards, excuse me, and then if you're able to get to the -7, well, you get to deal a bunch of damage to something. Planeswalkers, always good in limited. Asterisk 99.999% of the time. So yeah, we're going to take Sorin here and see if we can... play some black cards, I guess. Okay, second pick, and wow, the power level just drops off dramatically. Have like a Weaver of Blossoms, which I've been very, very happy with overall, and like a Stitched Assistant. Blue-black's a good color combination. That's the color combination of like zombies and exploit. Green-black is more the self-mill value deck. Depending on which way we want to lead towards one of those. I do like the Weaver more than the Assistant. I think Weaver's been super, super solid for me. 3 mana, 2/3 that fixes ramps, and it turns into a 3/4, so I think this is going to take my pick over the Stitched Assistant, but it's probably close. And now third pick. Alright, we could take Crawling Infestation. I don't know if that's a third pick worthy card, though, is the thing. Black card wise, we have a Doom Dissenter, which would have been this. This would have been a slam dunk pick had I taken the Stitched Assistant. But since I didn't, I might actually try taking this Boarded Window. I've played this once, mainly because I needed more playables. I don't know how to rate this card. It's kind of cool. This type of ability has often been good when it's all of your opponent's creatures, not just attacking creatures. So that kind of limits the power of this card, but it's kind of funny. If you get multiples of these, for example, they just stack super well. So I'm going to try taking it, and this is more of like a... holy smokes. Okay, this is more of a let's try this card out than anything else. I don't know why we're getting a 4th pick Dollhouse of Horrors. This card has been amazing for me every single time, and given that I'm leaning towards green-black right now, the self-mill deck, this card is just busted. If you've ever played with God Pharaoh's Gift, in Limited especially, this card kind of compares to that, and the funny thing is, we have a Retrieve right next to it, so hopefully we take this Dollhouse of Horrors, wheel the Retrieve, and just solidify, green-black self-mill value, because this is a very, very good start now. I think maybe this is not like a huge bomb, but this card will just win the game over the course of a couple turns. So, 5th pick, we have a Sawblade Slinger. Not been impressed with that card. Flourishing Hunter, have been impressed with that card. This does have some upside, but I think the Flourishing Hunter is the card I want. Just always happy to play a 6/6 for 6 in this format. It's going to be bigger than anything else, and then the life gain is usually relevant. Okay, pick number 6. I think we're going to go with Desperate Farmer here over Toxic Scorpion. Although, I guess I don't really have to be playing black. Like, I first picked Sorin. I think the Scorpion's probably a better card in general. And I guess I want to lean in towards green than, try to force black if we're not really seeing any cards. I could also actually take the Screaming Swarm. Blue-green self-mill with like Dollhouse of Horrors is a very good strategy, but I'll stick with green for now and see what this leads to. Pretty mediocre pack. The Dread Fugue is okay. Gargantua is okay. I guess the Gargantua is actually pretty good with Dollhouse, though, so maybe that's going to be the choice. I am actually a big fan of combat tricks in this format too, but let's try taking the Rot-Tide Gargantua. Mainly because it's good with the Dollhouse. Wow, that's a very late Cloaked Cadet. Another card I've been pretty happy with. Pretty easy to make this a 5 toughness creature. And drawing a card with just, you know, 1 attack. People often think, okay, why are you playing this when you don't have other +1/+1 synergies? But if you just have a creature with power 3 or greater, you can just attack with it, train this card, and draw a card immediately. So you don't really need +1/+1 synergies. It kind of just has synergy with itself in a sense. Mulch now versus the Sporeback Wolf. Seems good. Really hoping to wheel that retrieve, because we're going to try to do some self-mill nonsense. Hoping to get, maybe not open, but past that green-black, what's it called? Rotstein card. That one's pretty fun. Okay, a Millipede now. That's another good one for the self-mill deck, but since we already have some top end, I think I actually want to take the specimens here. We picked up that Exploiter as well, and if we're self-milling, then the specimen's going to get some value. Okay, wield the Crawling Infestation too. Yeah, we're going to go green-black self-mill. Let's get that retrieve 1 time on the wheel. Perfect. And this is just setting up nicely. Everything we want lining up. Fantastic. I don't have to be in black still. Again, it's pretty open, or rather, it's not very open. We just happen to take the Sorin pick 1. But, looks like a good start. Ooh, we have a Dying to Serve now. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, create a 2/2. Oh, well, I guess that's actually not very good in our deck, is it? We're not really... This is more for the blood deck. And less so the whatever I'm doing deck, so... Not going to be the pick. We have an Archghoul of Thraben. Pretty solid value card. Mulch, another Sharpshooter. Could take the Child of the Pack as the best card in the pack and splash it if we want to. That's not crazy. Between Mulches and like Weaver of Blossoms, splashing that's not going to be too hard. Right now I have a couple zombies in the deck. The Ghoul and the Gargantua, so this is like okay. It's worth taking, I think. Good enough value. Got ourselves past a Audric Blood Curse. That card is not very good. Pretty weak pack overall, though. I mean, I'm hoping I don't have to run these persistent specimens. In which case, I only have like 4 black cards right now, so I think this is going to be a Vilespawn Spider and just kind of stay open. No good green or black that I want, so could lean into the blue-green self-mill in a pinch. Blood Fountain now. Okay, that's pretty good though. There's like a Spireback wolf, or rather a Sporeback Wolf here. But this is going to be good. I think that certainly. Another Thraben Archghoul. This is a Dormant Grove though. This card has been super impressive. The fact that it's going to trigger immediately on the turn that you play it means you get some value. And then, excuse me, not too hard to turn into a 3/6 Vigilance, so lots of value on Dormant Grove. There's a Wolf Strike, we do need that. Sadly have to pass a Doom to Center here, but looking for removal, and Wolf Strike is a good one at that. Okay, filler pick here. I guess we'll take the Wedding Invitation. Cycles through your deck a little bit faster. It's actually good with Retrieve. You can return the Wedding Invitation and a creature, since this returns a creature and then a non-creature. So, not an awful pickup. Shattered Sanctum versus Cartographer's Survey. I've had good success with Survey. I just don't know if this is going to be a good Survey deck, but it's either that or taking Shattered Sanctum for a white splash card that I don't have, so I guess I'd rather take Survey here. Survey says. Ooh, that's a nice pickup. 8th pick, Diagraph Scavenger. This card's been very impressive too. 4 mana, 2/3 Death Touch, exiles a card from a yard, gains 2 life. Very, very good with the Dollhouse of Horrors too. Anything that has an ETB ability, really good with the Dollhouse. I need to up my creature count right now though. I only have 8 currently. So yeah, gonna be pretty important to get the creature count up as we wield the Dying to Serve, yeah. Nobody doing that style of deck. I'll take another mulch here. Some more self-mill. And now we need to find some creatures for pack 3, from pack 3. I'm at 8 right now, and 19 cards. I guess I can... Well, the Crawling Infestation's really bad when you don't have many creatures, so... That's probably a cut. I'm guessing I'm probably going to cut the Survey. So if we could just get like 6 creatures, 6 solid creatures, that's probably the ideal scenario. Maybe even cut out this boarded window too. Alright, yeah, we'll play this 2-drop. Majority of the time this is just filler if you're not playing the wolf decks and, you know, getting synergy with it, but... that is going to fill a role in this deck, certainly. Undying Malice. I don't hate that card. Could end up running it. Alright, some last few pickups are irrelevant here. One more pack to go. Hopefully shore up the deck. Need quite a few more creatures. Ooh, baby. Opened ourselves a Blood Vial Purveyor. 4 mana, 5/6 flying trample. Like, what? And yes, it has a quote-unquote downside, but man, a 4 mana 5/6 flyer is going to kill the opponent so quickly that oftentimes they don't even get to utilize too many of the blood tokens. Biggest loss here is going to be the Taxidermist. Love this card as well, but yeah, you don't pass a flying bomb like that. So we've opened 2 4 mana rares / mythic in black. Sorin, which I wouldn't call Sorin a bomb, just it's a planeswalker, it's very good. And then we opened, of course, that Bloodline Purveyor, so good stuff. Second pick, Parasitic Grasp, easy. Would love to take another good creature like the Stalker, but removal's removal after all. Fine pickup by me. Okay, this is going to be another Weaver of Blossoms here. Help up our creature count, help ramp out. Love this card. Puts us to 11 creatures. Maybe 2 mulch is too many. We'll find out. And right now, I don't think the Cadet is actually worth running. It's good with the Dormant Grove, but I don't have like the Mariners or other big creatures really. We'll see. Still have a lot of the the last pack here to go. All right, we got the old Rutstain. That's the card I was talking about. I wonder if I could actually wheel this if I pass it, like take the Foreboding Statue here instead. I'm not going to risk it because it's a rare, so somebody might even just rare draft it, but it's pretty funny that we got the on-color rare. Sure, why not? Self-mills and just big value as we get another Diagraph Scavenger. That's perfect. All right, this deck came together real nice. Wow, late Spider. I don't think I have the creature count for Moldgraph Millipede to be as good as we would want it. But it might still just be better than the Cloaked Cadet, like I was saying, so it seems like a fine choice. Another Gargantua, another Wolf, another Scorpion here, all fine. I bet you one of them replaces the Ghoul, right? Scorpion might replace Ghoul. As just an annoying early blocker. Wow, so many spiders going around. Okay, probably cutting this Malice. Desperate Farmer's okay. Holds counters from the Dormant Grove really well. Oh, more Scorpions. Don't think we need any more of those, though. Okay, good choices here for us. Yeah, I think this deck ended up pretty good. The biggest thing I don't have, any bleed dry. In fact, my removal is a little bit weak. Taking a look at it, I have Parasitic Grasp, Wolf Strike, Gargantua. So yeah, the removal's really, really poor here. But this might still work out okay, I guess. Alright, last few pickups. Don't think any of these matter too much. But yeah, solid draft overall. Can't complain, certainly. Creature count 16 currently, but I need to make a couple cuts. Yeah, I think we're gonna cut the cadet. I think we want all of these. And maybe just like the Mind Leech Ghoul or the Sporeback. Creature count 15. Yeah, maybe just cut the Sporeback Wolf, keep the Toxic Scorpions and the Leech, or whatever the Ghoul. Seems okay to me. 14 creatures with Millipede, though. No, I like the Cadet more than I like the Millipede, I think. Well, no, God, I don't have enough big creatures to pump it up, so. Could run 2 Millipedes, I guess. Let's just try it like this. Good enough to me. Looks like we're gonna want to go 9 swamps here since we have a bunch of double black. Although we do have 2 weavers. But well, no, I guess with the double weaver we can run up more green than, and we have the double mulch too. Okay, never mind. The mulches means going heavier green's probably going to be a little bit better here, so let's do that. And yeah, looks good. Maybe a little bit removal light, but solid green black self mill. Let's see how we do. Alright, there was a blip in the recording there, but that's because my power's been going down, so I wanted to make sure I paused the video there for a second, get the draft recorded successfully. And now, hopefully, if you're tuning in, this is going to be round 1 of this Crimson Bow draft with our green-black self-mill deck. We're on the draw here with, I think, a mulligan. We already have 4 lands and mulch, but since we're on the draw, I'd have to discard a bunch of cards if we drew lands with mulch. And I don't have anything to do until turn 5, so let's go to 6 and hope we can get a little bit of a better hand. And yeah, that looks much better. So we can go turn 2, 2/2 if we want to, into turn 3 Weaver. Yeah, I think I'm going to be happy just to run out of 2/2 to save a little life here. Luring Suitor, sure. Aha! Found ourselves a good one. So black does have quite a few ways that they can just straight up kill a creature in this format. I think I'm okay blocking here, like this. And that would mean they would need to double pump to kill my Weaver. I could just not block. I guess I want them to invest at least 2 mana. Let's just block like this, and they can use the 2 mana to make the Dissenter a 2/1 if they want to. I want to keep the Weaver of Blossoms alive here, I think. They have an Anya. Oh my god. Okay, well. This might be a quick game then. I'm gonna play the Purveyor and hope they don't have a removal spell. Because we are going to lose very quickly if they just kill the Purveyor with a Hero's Downfall or Bleed Dry. Or get to 6 mana and have the Grisly Ritual. Bomb into bomb. Who will win? At least it seems like they might have a harder decision here. So, might not just have a removal spell to straight up kill me. Alright, Reckless Impulse. Get a blood token. What did they hit? They hit a Blood Fountain and a Swamp. Okay. Playing the Mountain from their hand instead of the Swamp from the reveal. That's terrifying. I mean, I can't just take it. We're gonna lose if we do, so... Alright. 2-3 on 2-2. 5-6 on 4-5. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't beat that anyways. Not the worst, I guess. They should have played that Fountain first. They would have gotten extra blood. Alright, let's play the Millipede and hope it hits a couple other creatures, because it's going to be a 4-4 baseline. And I hit 3 swamps, or 3 forests. Great. Okay, then. Well, that wasn't ideal. I think they should just sit back and sacrifice their blood for life gain. Or rather, life drain. What I can do next turn is retrieve a forest and retrieve the Purveyor. But I'm not loving our position. Sure, so that's going to flip to a 3-3 here. Okay. Alright, get back that, get back that. This is so awkward, though. The Purveyor is giving them extra blood for Anya. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. Looking pretty bleak here. They can just spend the next 2 turns, like, sacrificing stuff. I need to draw, like, my, what is it, my Wolf Punch, like, next turn. Yeah. We can just scoop if they, or if we don't draw it next turn. Because we're just dead to them sacrificing 2 end of turn, 3 the next turn, and then attacking with, like, the Odious Witch for a ping. I mean, I guess I'll make them do it, but... yeah, that ain't gonna cut. Well, I know, actually, that rummages, so... that ain't gonna do it, is it? Let's play out the Desperate Farmer this turn. But I am dead on board. So... we'll make them find the play, but this should be game over if they see it. They just have to attack and sack, and that's game over. Yep. Alright, good enough. Good beats. Looks like they saw it. They were sacking. Brutal. Oof, we went from like number 6 today at my peak on stream. Dropping down to 55 now. But I think this deck can pull out some wins. Hand looks great. On the draw, it's a little bit slow. I don't have anything to do on turn 2, but turn 3 Weaver, turn 4 Purveyor. Can't really complain about that. Opponent may be taking a mulligan over there. Yeah, alright, mulligan to 6. Snarling Wolf turn 1. Sure. Grasp was a decent draw. Alright, looks like they're going to be on the red-green werewolves, and that wolf's going to deal me some damage here. Oh, good draw. Perfect. Scorpion to just trade a little bit early, stop some bleeding is nice. Yeah, I'm fine with this trade. And they don't have a land. Okay, even better. Let's go Weaver pass. And if they brick again, then we're just going to play Purveyor and win, basically. Sure, that's fine. Missing lands. Can you beat a 4-mana 5/6 when you're missing lands? The answer is no. No, they can't. Alright. That wasn't a product of the Purveyor being a bomb. That was a product of the opponent missing lands, and so... not much to say there. We're on the board. On the board is a good thing. All the matches take a little while to fire, or rather, it takes a while to find matches frequently. I'm not sure why. I think it tries to pair you with similarly ranked people first, and then the longer the wait time, that just means the broader the scope. So if we hit like 1 minute, 2 minute, I'm more likely to play like diamond players or platinum players, etc., etc. But yeah. Banana, mushroom, potato, as all the cool kids say. Once again, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate all the support been getting here on YouTube lately. Glad you're enjoying the content. It's nice to get a little bit of different content, I guess, from what's normally shown on stream. I mean, it's still me drafting and stuff, but this is a little bit more focused, I would say. Alright, we are on the play, and our hand looks great, so can't complain about that. Go ahead and lead on the fountain turn 1, because we might want to start rummaging early. We already have the dollhouse in our hand after all. Weaver was a solid draw. OP on blue-black. Wretched Throng, you got it. think we're going to lead on Rutstain and start milling and getting value. Ah, Mulch would have been a really good draw for us, but we did get a blood token as a result. Ooh, Scab, sack Throng, make a 2/2, go get another Throng. The opponent is doing some high value plays. Mill the land, which gave us a treasure. Okay, that's good. Could just play out the dollhouse right now, but I guess that doesn't actually do anything quite yet. So let's go land, or rather, Weaver, pass. We're going to use one of our blood tokens to discard Scorpion. End of turn. I don't really mind if they bleed this dry. Sure. That's fine. Goodbye, Rutstain. You did your job, buddy. Okay. The farmer. Good draw. Let's get the Flourishing Hunter online. And hopefully, if they do get rid of the Hunter, it's not with another exile effect, like a second bleed dry. Wow, that's really bad for us. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess we're gonna just start getting this dollhouse online then. Say go. Turning all of the creatures that we rummage away and whatnot into extra value seems good. I do like trading here. Even though the longer we wait, the more power the dollhouse gives us. I want to keep my life total a little bit higher if I can. Oh, wow. Throng into sacking with another Scab. That is a lot of 2/2s. Okay, this is gonna be a problem, I guess. Let's go double spell here. Pass. We can sack the blood, discard this forest at end of turn. Damn. Double Skull Scab is busted. Hopefully they don't have too much more exploit. Okay. Take one in the air, yeah. Player Throng number 2, or Specimen and Throng, that's fine. Alright, I mean this is beatable. It's just a bunch of weenies now, so. We do need to find some action here, of course, but that's pretty good. They have a Throng in their graveyard. Alright, so we can eat the Throng, gain 2 life. Get back our farmer as a 1/1. Say go. This Blood Fountain is a non-bow with our dollhouse, huh? Jeez, man. Every time they exploit, they get 2 2/2s. The problem is I can't attack because they just don't block. This is pretty gross. Pretty happy they haven't sacked their Lantern Bearer yet, as they have a Diver Scab now. Ugh, gross. Alright, well, I guess in response to this we will kill one of their Skull Scabs so they don't get nearly as many tokens. They have another throng? No. Okay. We don't actually want to draw that 2-3 anymore. That's a pretty good draw. That's a fantastic draw, actually. Let's attack for 2, Death Touch. Then we can Gargantua. Sack it. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Put the swamp into our graveyard. Make them sack a creature. Play our land. Dollhouse. Eat their skeleton now, since they left it in their graveyard. Okay. That was good. That was very good. Poor Blood Fountain. 4/4 flyer's annoying. Oh, I was hoping they would mill me. Hey, that's a good draw. Okay. Attack for 2. This time they should block with a token, I would think. Actually, this is probably a bad attack by me that I'm doing this, because then I'm going to make my lifelinker smaller. But maybe they think this is bait or something. Okay, they did think it was just bait. Alright. Go, go, Purveyor. Let's go. They've already used 2 bleed dries. Hopefully they don't have a third one. Their deck looks amazing. What did they draw? Gift of Fangs. That's too bad. Alright, let's attack for 5, I think. I need to do something. I can't just sit back. Like, this is really good for us for a variety of reasons, because we're going to get a trigger from the Archghoul. We're eating 2 of their zombies, so clearing off the board a bit. Do we want to mill Sorin? I guess I don't want to mill Sorin, do I? Do I want to Dollhouse the Gargantuan now? I don't think so. They can also mill me by attacking, actually. We'll see if they notice that, because the Screaming Swarm can mill players when it attacks. But they might just think I put a creature up there and not attack and mill me. Man. Yeah, they finally sacked their Lantern Bearer and drew whatever that was. Woof, crazy game. OP's deck has just so much good synergy. Oh my, they have 3 of those things? Wow, that is impressive. Holy smokes. Yeah, their deck is crazy. Okay, yeah. Alright, they didn't attack. I think I have to start attacking. This is going to be hidden for 6, maybe? Block, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh my god, they have so much damage. But they're going to... Yeah, I have to attack with the Purveyor. I have to put them on a clock, because otherwise I just give them too much time. They have too many things they're doing here. Yep, they're rummaging away to not take as much damage, but this would be a hit for 6. Okay, we're gonna have to Sorin, make a token. And then I do need the dollhouse here. Make a 2/2. No sack. Go. Actually, maybe I should have exploited my Archghoul there. Now that I think about it. Yep. That's fine. Okay, both attack Sorin, good. They're gonna mill themselves. Be very... Oh my god, they milled me. Okay, well that's fantastic. That's very lucky. They just gave us extra fuel for our dollhouse. Great. We actually needed them to do that. They're almost dead on board here. So just the flyers. Discards the Skywarp, Scab. Okay. So they take 7 in the air currently. And actually we can just get back both of these creatures if we want to, right? With the fountain instead. I guess I can make them block that. It's a trade after all. In fact, they have to block all of my creatures. Which means we would trade off a bunch of zombies. Okay. I'm gonna go back up to 19. This is actually really good. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I could have activated the doll... Oh, they just scooped anyways. I could have activated the dollhouse because it makes hasty creatures too. That was a mistake on my part, but wow. Holy smokes. They had absurd synergy. I'm glad I decided to start attacking when I did, but man alive, that was brutal. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Let that be a lesson to you. Rares are good. Planeswalkers are good. Dollhouse MVP, Purveyor MVP. Sorin actually did a ton of work. Sorin made a 2/3 flying lifelink and soaked up 8 points of damage in the air. What more can you ask for, really? Stupid, sexy Sorin. Alright, we are on the draw. Our hand looks fantastic. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Easy keeper. The ghoul, if we want to, on turn 2. Oh no, not another one of these. Let's play out the 2/2 for 2 this turn. Oh, are they gonna sack their Scab? Make 2 2/2s? Oh, they're gonna sack the assistant itself. Okay. That must mean they have a bunch more exploit. I will say that Gargantua is not as potent versus infinite zombos. Well, yeah. We are just playing against the same exact deck again. Holy smokes. Sack their Lantern Bearer, draw a card, make a 2/2. Here we go. Old Rutstain, eh? Yeah, that's a really good play here. Since we have the Blood Fountain, we can return some value if we discard. Or if we mill it, that is to say. I need a way to deal with them putting the Lantern on their assistant, though. Otherwise, we're just going to start taking a lot of 4 damages. I assume they're just going to suit up their assistant if they don't have a bigger play this turn. Ooh, Catgeist into Flying Catgeist? That's really problematic too. Mill the land, get a treasure. Drew a Millipede. They left 3 mana open as well. I guess I'm gonna discard Gargantua here. Doesn't really do much versus them. And let's get the Grove online. They could just be holding up the counter a creature spell. Yeah, I guess let's get Rutstain. A little bit fatter. Oh, the wind is blowing hard. Please, power, do not go out. Hero's Downfall, sure. Now they're gonna suit up their cat. Yeah. 2/2 flyer, draw a card. Pretty darn good. We're just gonna lose to that card advantage. Okay, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. So let's, I guess, make the Ghoul a 3/3 so it can block. We're gonna pass to flip our Werewolf. And then we're gonna grasp the Catgeist and then use the Fountain to bring back 2 creatures. Now, they're still gonna have the Catgeist in their graveyard, but they're not gonna have the flyer with it anymore. Get that out of my game. Okay, we're going to target one of my creatures and I'm going to return them back in response. That means they also just don't gain any life too. Kind of nice. Pass, sure. Hunter's a good draw. Access to 7 mana, eh? Alright, let's go ahead and try to play a 6/6, gains 4 life. I don't think we want to flip our Dormant Grove yet, it's just providing us with too much value still. Grizzly Ritual, my hunter, sure. And they're gonna rummage away an island. Oh yeah, baby, alright. And now we start ticking. for the dollhouse to get going. And now we can go like Millipede into activate dollhouse, hopefully, or we can Gargantua, sack the Scorpion, get back the Scorpion, kind of thing. This is where the dollhouse is just going to start taking over. Sure, don't care about that. Alright, so let's go Gargantua. Sack Scorpion. They can just sack their Throng if they want to, go get another Throng, but whatever. Dollhouse, Scorpion. Or give that Death Touch. Put a counter on another one of these. Don't want to trade away any of our token creatures yet, because they keep getting bigger. We want to wait until like they're 4/4s or 5/5s. That's fine. Again, we don't mind trading our 3/4 for one of their 2/2s. When we have the dollhouse, all creatures that aren't tokens of ours that are dying are just getting us super value. Okay, more Throngs. Yeah. They couldn't beat the overwhelming value of the dollhouse. Alright, nice little win there. You're going to see another blip in the recording as I save the data from any potential power surge. But now we're right back in it. Maybe you didn't notice a blip at all. Maybe I was too freeze-framey. Alright. Yeah, dollhouse. I don't know why. What was the dollhouse? It was pick 4 or something? Pick 5? I don't even know. Much later than you should get it. I don't know if there's any like uncommon I would take over dollhouse. It's just, it's colorless. It goes into every deck. You have so much. Yeah, it's like, it's slow. It's a 5-mana artifact if you play it on turn 5. You're not doing anything with it unless you've ramped out, but like, it's just overwhelming pressure over the course of X turns. It's one of those sad keep hands. I'm on the draw, but Weaver into Millipede into Hunter with Retrieve with the Millipede Mill. Oh, Mulch is a fantastic hit too. I don't think this is a turn 2 Mulch though, because when you're on the play, always Scorpion, nice. When you're on the draw and you Mulch, if you hit any more than what, 2 cards? No, if you hit more than 1 card, you have to discard. And even though this deck does want cards in the graveyard, it's just too risky. There's one land we would have drawn though. Let's pay attention to see how many lands we would have hit. Socialite, okay. Alright, we would have hit 1, and then, let's see, we're just going to play out the Millipede this turn. Milled 1 creature. And my Grasp. Didn't hit any swamps, actually. Sure, Gift of Fangs, and they get in for 5 damage. Because that has Menace, I can't block. Oh, they're actually going to get in for 7 damage here. Because their Alluring Suitor is going to flip, and they can pump both their creatures. Yeah. I guess 9 damage if they want to sack the blood. Damn, that's a lot of pressure. They did. Okay, yeah, we're going to take 9 damage here. Oh, they forgot to... So they have a 2-mana play then. Ah, nice. Good turn for them. I can play a 6/6 that gains 3 life this turn. That's probably good. But if they have a bleed dry, we're gonna die. That's a hell of a curve out for the opponent. Okay. Into a Vampire's Vengeance and a Blood Petal Celebrant. So those were good hits for us. Those are effectively blanks. I don't think they're going to attack with everything this turn, but they could. The 6/6 here is doing a ton of work. I'm actually really surprised they sacrificed their blood so quickly. Yeah, this is great. If we just take 2 damage this turn, fantastic. Beautiful. Okay. Now we get another chance to stabilize here. Let's go Rutstain, and if we hit a land, we can play Desperate Farmer. We milled our Dollhouse, but that's okay since we have Retrieve. And yeah, we definitely want to get the Lifelinker online as well. This is almost like bait. Because they're deal 2 damage to all non-vampire creatures. Can kill the farmer, but it also would kill their courier bat. But I do have to be careful about that. This turn's important. Deep in the tank. All right, what do they got? All right, they're gonna sack their blood, perhaps, it looks like. Sure. Discarding. Swamp. Okay. Oh, they're just gonna main phase that. Sure. I'm alright with this. Like that, like I said, that killed their bat. So if they sack their blood here, I'm gonna take 5. I think that's okay. Sure. Mountain Celebrant, yep. Alright, and now I think we're very, very stable. Build a creature, so we get a creature. Let's get back our Scavenger and our Dollhouse. Then we're going to play the Scavenger just to bolster our life total for a turn. Also eat something from their graveyard, the bat. And just like that, I think we are firmly crushing them. Yep, can't even attack. Build a fountain, so we get another blood. I can start attacking here even. Let's get our lifelinker online first. I guess I shouldn't have used the Dollhouse immediately if I'm not planning on attacking with that creature. Because it would have been better to attack with the Flourishing Hunter, and then if they trade with it, get the Hunter back and gain another 4 life or whatever. Yeah, that was a little bit aggressive by me. I mean, 9 is a moderate amount of health, but okay, that's fine. Sure. wonder if they probably should have waited to play that. I guess they can hold up the pump from the Deadly Dancer, but if they cast another spell this turn, they would have flipped my werewolf back. What you doing over there? Kessig Wolf Rider, okay. So float 2, sack a blood, pitch a land. Definitely gonna keep that one. Mill a land, get a food. Hey, Mr. Sorin, how you doing, buddy? Let's go ahead and attack in for 6 again. Play the Sorin. Make a 2/3 lifelink. Get one of our creatures back. This one can add mana. Pass turn. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a scoop here. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Ooh, Dollhouse. I mean, it wasn't the Dollhouse that was winning me the game there, but it was part of the process, you know? 4-1 now. Let's go, 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 baby! Sadly, I had a good deck I was recording before this one, and the power went out mid-draft, so unfortunately had to completely throw it away, which is why now I am splitting them up, recording, making sure part of the thing gets recorded, saving that. So apologies for the split matches, but just the safest way. So if the power does go out again, I get to maintain the files. Although, yes, and before somebody says, why don't you have an external source or something? Blah 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 blah. Backup generator. Blah blah blah. Because. I don't love this hand on the draw, but I'm not gonna mulligan it away. If history has taught me anything, I'm gonna draw Scorpion on turn 2 as a good blocker. Oh, we're dead. Again, mulch on the draw, so awkward. Don't really want to cast it all that badly. Yeah, if they go 1-drop, 2-drop, this is so bad for us. Wow, really? That's so brutal. Alright, I guess I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna mulch here. No. Well, yeah, I kinda need to actually. Alright. We're gonna have to discard a bunch of cards. Discard 2 lands, sure. I need to draw like my 3 damage spell this turn. Because they can flip this now. Pretty brutal. Wow, the curve. Alright, well, this is why this hand was risky. Nothing doing on the first 3 turns on the draw. Pretty bad time. OP with the 1, 2, 3 curve out. I mean, I haven't even taken that much damage, it's just... Well, I'm about to, I guess. Sure. What is this curve? Alright. I play the Purveyor. I say go. I cannot beat any removal spell. Pacifism kills me, Hero's Downfall kills me, Bleed Dry kills me. I'm sure there are other things I'm not thinking of that kill me. Alright, good game. Basically, I kept a terrible hand and the opponent curved out perfectly, so... yeah, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you risk it for the biscuit. Not much thought to that game from me. Just cast a spell if I have a spell. Same thing with the opponent. Cast a spell. Opponent does nothing. Alright, I guess I cast the spell. What are we, 4-2 now? This is a good deck. I should have mulliganed that hand, but I believed in the Scorpion. I just didn't draw the Scorpion. 4-2. Yeah, we should be able to pull off. Well, no. On average, I would say this deck is a 5, maybe 6 winner. So, this is probably as close to average as we're gonna get, right? One more. One more win for the good old team. That's me. I'm the good old team. Uh-oh. The search getting broader. Minute 10 and counting. Okay. Playing against Platinum now. Oh, we're on the play! We have a 2-drop into a 3-drop. I think we did it. Success. And it's even a zombie into the Arch Ghoul, so if we trade off with this Ghoul, we might even get some mill value. Hey, it's Mr. Scorpion on turn 2, if I wanted. You know what I haven't had? I've always drawn Sorin super late. So why not just draw Sorin next turn for the 2-3 Sorin curve and win the game? That can't be very hard, right? That seems like an extremely easy thing to do, because I'm about to do it. Right here. Sorin. We tried. It was close. Okay, they can't give that first strike. Yeah, we gonna smash. No trade, huh? I guess I'm just gonna play out my Death Toucher. If they want to attack and train that, I'll... well, I mean, I guess I'll just block the... oh, they're gonna tap it. Okay, so they take... I take 5 here. It's fine by me. Good draw. Attack for 5. Put him to 8. Land. Gargantua, we're gonna sack the Scorpion, even though this doesn't give us zombie value. If they want to sacrifice their Perish Blade and turn their Fleeting Spirit into a 4-2, that's fine, since we have the Wolf Strike. And the ability exiles. So when we, if and when we Wolf Strike the Fleeting Spirit, it's gonna turn into, well, back into its native power and toughness. That Catgeist is actually really annoying, though. That was a fantastic draw, given we have Retrieve in hand. Let's start off with that. Yeah, casual draw 3. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and attack and see what they do here. Okay, trading's good by me. Sure. Put that in my graveyard. Yes, please. We have a land and creature to get back now, but I think I'm just gonna Wolf Strike down their Catgeist on my turn. Otherwise they'd get to attack with it and draw a card. Perish Blade Trainee, sure. That doesn't do anything. That also doesn't do anything. Okay. Wow, that is probably game over now, I guess. Dollhouse is nuts. Let's get back our Death Toucher. Oh, we have nothing but Death Touchers. GG Dollhouse. Easy money, baby. You may attack and draw your card. I accept. Even if they have Wrath here, the Dollhouse gives their creatures, or the creatures, haste, so it's not good enough. We just Doll. Get back our Ghoul, or whatever it may be, and attack. Yep, it's not good enough. Nice. Good little curve out there by us. Alright, on to the next. Minute and a half. Alright, we found somebody. Hey, we found another Mythic! Okay. We're playing against the one. Neo. How's our hand look? Decent? On the draw, sadly, but yeah, decent enough. Hey, we found Sorin. Just look at that. We have a casual Mythic, Rare, and Rare in our opening hand. Well, effectively opening hand. And we even drew the green source. God, I'm so good at this game. I would like to decline the exploit. I will trade if they offer. I want to just keep the board clear since we have a Planeswalker, so... Not only that, but creatures in the graveyard. Pretty good for our creature in the graveyard based deck. Good old Rutstain! What do we mill? Mill the Mulch, get a blood token. And let's go, baby. That's what we didn't want them to play, a flyer. Oh. Well. That is a Bloodline Purveyor. Blood Vial Purveyor, I should say. Got him! Got him! Jeez, wait. I've drawn my 3 rares and Mythic this game? Oh boy. I'm gonna feel really bad if I lose. Sure. You know what would be a really good draw here? The Gargantua. Mill the land, get a clue. Get the Millipede. It's actually pretty darn annoying. I guess I'm just gonna Sorin and make a token. So not only are they gonna need to kill the Purveyor, they would also need to get through the 2/3 flyer in order to kill Sorin, so I think that's fine. Yep. Sadly, they had the exile effect. Yeah, I will block. They're gonna gain 5, that's fine by me. Come on! Gargantua off the top is insane. Mill the land, get another treasure. That doesn't do it. Let's go ahead and draw a card here. Alright.
Nothing on Innistrad.
No creatures in my graveyard. One creature in my graveyard, but it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and just millipede. Land, Dormant Grove, and a Weaver. And we'll just pass. They get to kill my Sorin. Haven't milled our Retrieve yet, though, so if we can draw that, we can get Sorin back later. They have 3 cards left in their hand. I mean, the lifelinker is going to be a little bit annoying to try to race, but... Ooh, that's pretty good. Now, that doesn't pump itself, so... Pump Heron, give the Heron lifelink, kill Sorin, they gain 6, that's fine. It's an angel, right? Angel Soldier. There we go, we milled the Gargantua. Perfect. So now, they're going to just scoop here, I think, right? Oh no, I'm 1 mana short? I'm 1 mana short of being able to make them sacrifice their, because this is 3 mana to kill that. And then I have only 5 mana to cast the Dollhouse but not activate it. Oh, that's brutal. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna play this out. Well, maybe they don't play another creature this turn. Maybe they just, like, sack their blood, give their Heron flying, or lifelink rather. Use a removal spell on my Millipede or something. Okay. They don't have a card to draw off of that. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully they just give Heron lifelink. So this is going to work out perfectly, I think. I hope. They attack, they gain 6, I take 5. Pass. Mill a creature, draw a card. We attack with everything. They're probably blocking the 2/3. Would be my guess. If they just eat the 1/1, that's fine. Then we can make other plays instead. Sure. And we're still gonna just start using the Dollhouse. They have 1 card left in their, or 2 cards left in their hand. So let's go ahead and get the Mind Ghoul, sacrifice the 1/1. Alright, they had another land in their hand too. That Heron's doing work. Ooh, that's not good. Oh my god. They're gaining so much life. Gain 6. Milled our Wolf Strike too. Damn it. At this rate, we're gonna deck ourselves, huh? Well, I guess I'm gonna pitch the mulch. Okay. Let's just attack with a 4/4 then. We're just getting soloed by that Heron of Hope. It's crazy. Mill the land, get a treasure. Okay. We are doing a lot of damage here. There's that. 10 cards left. I might have to try to kill my... Can I kill... Oh yeah, I can sack my old Rutstain to the exploit creature in the graveyard. In a pinch. Crazy games, dude. Alright, they're gonna trade with my Weaver of Blossoms. That's gonna flip both of our Desperate Farmers. Really, we just don't want to mill our Retrieve, I guess? Sure, they gain 4 more life back. Who would win? Extreme green-black value or 1 Heron Boy? How many turns have they gained 6 life now? A lot. Ow. Damn it, and now they have a crappy 1-drop to sacrifice to exploit. Mill the land, drew a land. I have 8 cards left. Discard the land, draw another card. Gotta find something here. 7 cards left. Weaver. So I guess I'm gonna... Oh no, I guess I want to sack the Rutstain, don't I? Yeah, let's get back our Gargantuan now, sack the Rutstain, because we only have 6 cards left in our deck. In a pinch, we can bring back the Rutstain as well. Can smash in with everything here but the Scorpion. These are still huge chunks. Like, if they don't trade here, 3, 6, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, then they can gain 11 back. But this is still brutal pressure. Okay, that's good. So they gain 5, then take 8 total, so they're going to get back to 17. Then they can gain 6, go back up to 23, but if they don't draw anything next turn, if they just brick once... If they just brick once... we just overwhelm them. And the fact that they didn't trade with one of the Dollhouse tokens means next turn those are all going to turn into 4/4s. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. The Traveling Minister off the top. Is it good enough, though? Yeah, they couldn't even attack. Finally, we drew our retrieve. Guess we get back Sorin. One, two, three, four, five. It's left in our graveyard. We don't want to bring back Rutstain. We don't want to bring back Millipede. Oh, I should have left the Desperate Farmer in there, actually. Whoopsies. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Because I only can attack with my Death Touchers here. The opponent's going to try to deck me out. I guess with 5 cards I can still get the Rutstein. But I cannot get the Millipede. Yeah, I should not have. I should have been reanimating my Millipede here. They're definitely dead next turn, even though they can gain a bunch of life. 4 cards left. Gift of Fangs, sure. Pass, yeah. Know the land. Drew a land. Is there a way I can... Deal that card, yes. Wait, no. Decline. I should be able to kill them if I mill the Millipede, right? They gain 6, go to 18. They go block, block. Take 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Or are they just dead on board? If I attack with everything, they go block, block. Go to 18, take 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. No, I do need to. Alright, I'm gonna end up milling myself out here. I deserve this loss, though, if it ends up being a loss. If they have a removal spell in hand, I lose. Hopefully it's just pump and pass. Nice. Ooh, that was scary. I made a huge mistake returning the Desperate Farmer that one turn instead of returning one of these other irrelevant creatures. Because then instead I get to reanimate the 2/2, which doesn't mill any cards, so... Okay, one more. Let's go. 6 and 2. The final boss. This deck is very good, so if I lose here, I'm going to be a little bit upset, but it'll be good anyway, right? Can't complain with how we've done. Crazy match. We've had some really good games with this deck. I mean, some of the games have just been rollovers where, especially the games where I kept some sketchy hands that That game where I kept nothing but 4 drops, for example, and then the opponent was on the play and just went 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever. That's just good magic. Don't mind getting punished by your own mistakes. TikTok. Alright, well. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I don't have any more words of wisdom for you beyond that. This downtime is killing me. I'm sorry. I guess I can just cut this out of the VOD if I really wanted to. But who wants to do that after all anyway, you know? Oh god, we're pushing 2 minutes. Yes! We found an opponent. Ugh, now we're playing against gold. Silly matchmaker. There have to be more people playing. I mean, come on. This hand is fantastic. We have a couple of self-mill cards, but we already have the retrieve in my hand, so not as much of a liability to, oh, and the purveyor now? It's not as much of a liability to run it out immediately. Oh my gosh. How does he do it? Tell me that we're drawing Sorin next turn, I guess, because I've drawn all my other rares at this point. No? Too bad. Milled Sorin! He was so close! It's okay, we have the retrieve in our hand. I'm gonna block. If they use a pump effect to kill the Rutstein, that's fine. Sure. I might not have done that if I hadn't already drawn a land, because I kind of need to draw a land, and so milling a card gets me closer to lands, but this is looking pretty good now. The first 3 cards the opponent has seen from me. Rare, and a mythic. Pretty good. Hell, I mean, I'm just gonna go with Dormant Grove here. Put a 1/1 counter on my Purveyor. Flip my dude, give this Vigilance. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, OP. I am a bad person. Beating up on freaking gold players. What are you even supposed to do versus this? Let me discard the farmer here. We just wanted to draw land. Sadly, we did not. Yeah, let's attack for 7 in the air. Okay, they're gonna chump, take 3. Let's go mulching for land. I milled 4 non-land cards. What? That's kind of nuts. Okay. Well, interesting. Very rarely does a mulch brick, but here we are. They're very close to just dead. They have 1 card left in their hand, so what we're going to do is attack in for 7 here. And then we're going to play the Dollhouse and get back the Mind, whatever leech it's called. The zombie. And make them exile the last card in their hand. Hey! We even drew a zombie off the trigger. I didn't see what the last card was. Plains, alright. Well, good beats. Sorry, OP. That wasn't a very fun game for you, I'm sure. I literally just played like 4 rares or whatever. Doesn't matter, right? This is all irrelevant. Okay, good beats. Yeah, I feel bad, but I mean, hey, sometimes you draft a bunch of rares and mythics, and you always draw them all in one game or whatever. So, anyways, yeah, nice little 7 winner there. Green-black self-mill, pretty fun deck. Glad we ended up in it. It was a nice one. We picked up that Purveyor, the Sorin, the Dollhouse did a ton of work. Almost decked myself that one game. Had some really interesting ones there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you back next time on the YouTubes for some more Magic. Yeah. With the Innistrad Crimson Vow Champs coming up in a couple weeks, I will be moving back towards some amount of Constructed, but expect a few more drafts intermingled in there as well. So we'll see you later.